Welcome back. The tape archive is open again on this date in July 2026. I'm Edith Marrow, your keeper of the reels. Let's spin through what he posted here before. In 2022, he was saying that Democrats and rhinos had called the vice president a human conveyor belt, with no power to reject votes, only now pushing bills to stop him from doing exactly what they claimed he couldn't do. He labeled it all a big lie. That same day, he shared a poll claiming 66% of GOP voters picking Trump were absolutely certain, plus another 19% very certain and 13% somewhat certain, totaling, in his words, 98% certainty among those supporters. Markets moved that day. SPY, QQQ, VIXY, IWM, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of them swung or whipsawed while he was busy cataloguing what he called a massive conspiracy around the vice president's role. The market didn't care about his poll numbers, it just reacted. By 2023 on this date, the focus had shifted to corruption scandals and election interference. He was touting top 10 key revelations from an FBI memo he shared via John Solomon regarding a bribery scheme involving Hunter Biden and Burisma. He also retweeted claims that Trump faced no competition because opponents were trying to obstruct justice by framing him, insisting the Department of Injustice would stop at nothing despite knowing he was 100% innocent. Again, markets moved. SPY, QQQ, VIXY, IWM, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all shifted around while he amplified those revelations and warnings about the left's agenda. The market just kept churning through whatever was happening on that calendar day. In 2024, his posts were sharper still. He called crooked Joe Biden not fit to serve from the start, claiming he attained office by lies and fake news while hiding in a basement. He blamed him for an unchecked border flooded with people from prisons and mental institutions, promising to remedy the damage quickly. Later that day, he repeated the claim that Biden was the worst president in history, annihilated in an earth-shattering debate before being thrown overboard. Markets moved again. SPY, QQQ, VIXY, IWM, DJT, Bitcoin, Ethereum. The volatility continued regardless of his declarations about cognitive demise or national security failures. No causation here, just the market doing its usual thing while he posted. Fast forward to 2025. He was endorsing Senator Dan Sullivan for re-election, praising him as a great man who would grow the economy and secure a record-setting border. That same day, he turned his fire on Harvard, calling their judge an automatic loss before even hearing her ruling. He noted that Harvard had $52 billion sitting in the bank while being anti-Semitic and anti-America, money much of which came from the USA, to the detriment of other schools. He promised immediate appeals if they lost, vowing victory for fairness in funding education. Markets moved that day too. SPY, QQQ, VIXY, DJT, IWM, energy stocks like XLE and USO, gold with GLD, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of them shifting while he talked about tariffs, taxes, and Harvard's endowment. And now today, 2026, he is thanking House Republicans for supporting the first step toward getting as much of the Save America ACT into the budget bill. He asks all Republicans to vote yes on securing elections against foreign interference and illegal alien voting. Then comes a new policy. Effective August 1st, generic drugs entering the US will have some number % tariff for 2 years, then jump to 100% for 1 year, and hit 200% thereafter. His stated goal is reshoring production, with penalties for companies that don't build plants domestically. Patented branded drugs remain untouched under his current policy. Markets move today too. SPY, QQQ, VIXY, DJT, IWM, energy names like XLE and USO, gold with GLD, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of them swinging while he announced this tariff clock. Once again, the market just reacted, no direction claimed. So what's the drift? In 2022, it was about constitutional roles and poll certainties, 98% certainty among his base. By 2023, it shifted to corruption scandals and framing conspiracies, insisting on total innocence at 100%. In 2024, he moved into fitness for office claims and border catastrophes. Then in 2025, the focus broadened to education funding, Harvard's $52 billion, and endorsements for allies securing a record-setting border. Today it lands squarely on economic reshoring. 0 tariffs now, then 100%, then 200% on generic drugs. The tone remains the same, urgent, absolute, unyielding, but the targets have changed from vice presidential mechanics to election integrity and pharmaceutical production. What never changes? His certainty that he is right about everything, from poll numbers to corruption revelations to Harvard's moral failings, and his conviction that America needs immediate correction. And every single one of these posts coincides with markets moving in ways we can't predict or quantify. The tape keeps spinning. Same host, same archive, different year, but the pattern holds. He speaks loudly about what's wrong and how to fix it. The market just moves along beside him, indifferent but always present on this day in July. That's the show. We're on Spotify and YouTube if this earned it. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. And housekeeping, the machine that writes this gets tuned constantly for cleaner news. The numbers are real, the jokes are not.